Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Chibi Sasuke from Naruto. We're going to get started on the left side with the upper eyelid. So we start on the outside and curve across and then down. From here we're going to take this point and just angle inwards with a straight line. Now let's go over to the right side and do the same thing. So we're going to start by leaving a gap in the center. We'll draw an angled line going up. And we'll draw that curve for the upper eyelid going across towards the right side. Let's tuck the pupils in underneath the eyelid. So we're going to draw a half circle. Starting from the outside, we're going to leave a little gap here. Draw a curve coming down towards the bottom, and we'll just tuck this in underneath the eyelid. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Starting up here, curving down towards the bottom, we'll pull that up underneath the eyelid. Let's go ahead and color the eyes in black. Do the same thing on the right side. On the outside edge of the eyes, we're just going to pull these down beside the pupil, just curving around. Do the same thing on the right side. Below the pupils, we're going to just draw a short straight line across, leaving a little bit of a gap. Down in the middle, right in between the eyes, we're going to draw in the nostrils. So two short angled lines coming in towards each other. Below the nose, we're just going to draw the mouth with a little curve from left to right, going up in the middle and down on the right side. We're going to trace the eyelid just slightly above. So starting just on the edge of the pupil, we're just going to curve across, and we'll just draw a short little line angling down. Do the same thing on the right side, starting with the inside first. Draw a curve across the top. In between the eyes, we're going to go straight up here to the widow's peak and draw a point. From this point, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to take these points and draw the hair bangs coming down. On the left side, there's one big one coming down towards the eye, so curving down. And then we'll pull this back up, tapering it upwards. On the right side, we're going to draw two. So right here, we're going to curve down towards the eyelid, curve that back up about halfway, and then we'll draw one more, a little shorter one, and then we'll curve that back up. We're going to take these 2 points and curve around the eyes down to the bottom of the hair. Starting on the left side, curve around the eye, and then down towards the bottom. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the top, curving around the eye, down to the same height as we have on the left. Let's draw on the bottom of the face. So starting about the same height as the nose, on the left side, we're going to curve down to a point underneath the mouth. Starting on the left side, just beside the hair, curve down, and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right side, starting from the bottom, curve up, and then out. At the base of the widow's peak, we're going to draw a straight line going across. Starting on the left side, out. We draw that twice. So drawing a little trim just below it. Now let's draw a curve just above the eyelids for the bottom of the headband. Starting on the left side here, curve down towards the eyelid, towards the middle, and then over towards the right side, in behind the bang, and out towards the side of the head. Just above the center of the eye, right up here, we're going to draw a trim along the top of the bottom of the headband. Going across. And then on the left side, we're going to curl this up, curving it upwards. On the right side, we're going to go past this hair bang, going across, and then pulling that straight up. On the left corner here, we're going to draw a little rivet, so a little tiny circle on the corner. And then let's draw the symbol in the center of the head. Right here at the top, we're going to angle in, and then we're going to do a little swirl, almost like a circle, going around. And we'll pull that in towards the middle. On the top edge here, we're going to angle down. And we're going to pull this across towards the bottom, just rounding out this corner, pulling it towards the bottom. Let's tuck in the eyebrows underneath the headband. So on the left side here, we're just going to angle down and in, and we're going to taper that back up so it gets a little bit thicker, and we'll color that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side, starting from the bottom, angling up, go back to the bottom, and we'll just taper out. We'll color that in black as well. Now let's draw in the rest of the hair. From the left side corner here, we're going to curve up and out. Curving up. And we're going to pull this down with a shorter curve down towards the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Curving up and out. And then we're going to pull this down with a short curve on the side. On the left side, we're going to work our way to the top of the head with a curve, and then just bend it upwards for the first spike at the top of the head. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and out. Going around the top of the head, and we're going to make our way to the top here. So continue this curve up to the top of the head. Now here we're going to reverse the curve, going upwards. Going up. We're going to take that point and curve back down towards the left with a short curve. Draw another spike going up this way. Curve up and out. We're going to pull this back down again, so tapering it down. We're going to do one more here. Going out with a curve. Then we'll pull this down. Curving down. We're going to do one more straight spike on the side here. So we're going to go out with a straight line. Now we're going to bring this back in with a short line coming down to right about here. We're going to do an overlap and curve all the way down to the point on the right side here. So up here we're going to curve around. Pull that into the bottom point. Let's draw in the collar. So just on the left side of the jaw, we're going to curve around and then pull this in towards the chin. Going out towards the left and then pulling that in towards the chin. We'll do the same thing on the right. So we're going to continue this curve going out towards the right and then pulling it back in behind the head. From the sides here, we're going to curve in towards the body here. So on the left, we'll curve down and in. On the right, we'll do the same thing. We're going to draw two lines just on the inside here for the neck. So one on the left, and then one on the right. In behind the head, we're just going to draw a little bit more hair. So just along this line, we're going to draw a straight line angling down, and then we'll pull that up behind the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting on the inside, angling down, and we'll pull this in behind the side of the hair. Let's work in the sides of the body. So from this point, we're going to step down, and just draw a curve over towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right, stepping down, curving out towards the right. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve along the middle, going across. Now let's draw on the sleeves of the shirt. About halfway down this curve, we're going to go curving outwards towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving out. Now we're going to take these points and curve them in towards the side of the body. So there's a slight overlap on the inside. Let's go back to the left side and draw on this arm. So we're going to start on the side of the body coming down. We're going to curve out and down towards the left. We're going to draw on the thumb. So we're going to draw a little half circle. At the end of the circle, we're going to draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and just pull it upwards. We're going to work the fingers out towards the side. So we're going to step down, curving up. Now we're going to take the third finger and go up and in. So we're going to do two sort of bumps on the side here. Stepping down, curve around, and then just come inwards. From this point, we want to tuck this in underneath the sleeve, so we're just going to curve in so there's a slight overlap on the end. We'll take that point and curve it across towards the inside of the arm. Now we're going to take that curve and just duplicate it just below it, curving across. Now from the thumb, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, to the side of the arm, curving across like that. We're going to step up and draw that same curve just above it. Do the same thing on the right side. So stepping down on the side of the body, we'll curve down and out. We'll round out the thumb with a little half circle, and then we're going to draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve around the bracket and pull this up. We're going to step down and curve up again for the second finger. Now the third finger is going to come up and in. Curving out. Now we're going to pull that in right above there. Now we're going to do another curve going up underneath the sleeve. From this point, we're going to curve it to the inside part of the arm. We're going to step down, draw that same curve. And then at the wrist line, we're going to curve down towards the knuckles and then out towards the outside of the arm. We're going to step up and draw that same curve just above. Let's work our way down the legs. So in the middle here, just down here, we're going to draw a little curve from left to right, going up and then down. We're going to draw on the bottoms of the shorts. So from this point, we're going to step over towards the right and just draw an angled line going out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now here we're going to curve the bottom of the shorts to the outside. So starting out here, curving towards the inside. Do the same thing on the right. Now we take take these points and curve in towards the hips, curving upwards. On the left side here, we're going to draw a little strap. So taking this curve and just duplicating it above, and draw one more time, just below it. On the side, we're going to add a little pouch. So from that line, we're going to step up, angle a short line going out, come down alongside the leg, and then we'll pull that back in. In the middle here, we're going to draw a straight line coming down for the seam. And then on the side here, in this little corner, we're going to draw a little curve for the pockets. Done on both sides. Now let's work our way down the legs. From the inside edge of the shorts, we're going to step over and curve down towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. So from this corner, we'll step over towards the right and curve down towards the heel. Back on the left side, we're going to curve the bottom of the foot. So from this heel, we're going to curve over towards the toe. Now from this toe, we're going to curve the top of the foot and come down. Going up, and we'll just pull that back down like that. At the outside corner of the shorts, we're going to step in towards the right and just curve towards the top of the foot. Now down here, we want to draw the sole. So we're going to step up, just follow that same curve along the bottom of the foot. On this point here, we want to curve and round out the bottom all the way down to the sole and pull it back up. So we're going to curve around to the bottom, and we're going to hook that back up, and we're going to curve across the toe, going across like this. In the middle here, we draw a little circle for a button. Now let's separate the toes. Right in here, we draw like a C shape. Do 1, 2, and we'll add one more. 3. Just below the shorts, we're going to draw another curve. Going across the top of the boot. Draw that same curve just below it. And then right on the side of the strap, we're going to curve to the inside part of the leg. Let's do the exact same thing on the right side. So starting from the heel, curve down, and then back up on the right side. We're going to curve the top of the foot. Going up, and we'll just pull that down. From the bottom corner of the shorts, we're going to step over and curve to the top of the foot. Let's add in the sole. So from the heel, we're going to step up, curving across the bottom. And we're going to take this point, extend it down towards the top of the sole, and then round it out. And we're going to curve back across the toe. And here we're going to add a little circle for the button. And we'll add the toes across this way. So curving the opposite direction. Go 1, 2, and then 3. Up here, we're going to add the top of the boot. So curving across. We'll add another curve just below it. And then right from the strap, we're going to go right to the inside of the leg. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Chibi Sasuke from Naruto. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.